Hey guys, it's Gavin, Rex for life, whatever you choose to call me. But in this video, I'm going to be going over the best tips for sniping. As you can see in the background, it's assault rifle gameplay, and I'm capping as a couple point type of sniper video, or sniper part in, because I'm recording this all as of Saturday, which is the day you guys are watching this. And, because yesterday I got new Wi-Fi, so I wasn't playing that much, like, during the day to actually record. So, yeah, I can actually upload now, so that's a good sign. But, yeah, with the whole gameplay thing, I just have a few tips just for snipers. So basically, listen to me to actually figure out what's good. Don't look at the gameplay, because look at the gameplay, it's just gonna be me running around with the assault rifle, and that's obviously not a good tip for a fucking sniper. But a good start is zeroing. You have a zeroing distance as the down on the D-pad or on keyboard and mouse. I'm not sure what it is, but it's just when you're holding a sniper, it's the bottom thing. As you can see right now, it's fire mode or whatever for an assault rifle. It'll be zeroing distance. So let's say guys 200 meters away. Put it to 200. You don't have to compensate for how far away he is. You aim right at his head, boom, it'll hit. You don't have to aim above or anything. Problem with that is you'll need to either know distance or have that attachment that tells you the distance. If you don't have that, you're gonna have a bad time. Compensating, which is the next one, is if you see a guy 250 meters away, something like that, far enough away where you have to aim above them, fire off some practice shots, like next to him, or like, well, maybe not next to him, but try to fire at something similar distances. Either go to test range and practice like how drop works to figure it out, or just fire at him and hope to God you hit him and see where it hits at. But that's pretty much all compensating is. Like, it's just depending on how far away a guy is, how high above his head you have to aim. That's it. It's just it's really hard to get used to. Probably one of the hardest things to get used to in Battlefield is how bullet drop works. I've gotten pretty good with it using the ace and the scar at long ranges. So I've gotten pretty used to like assault rifles, so snipers are even easier for me to use. Practice shots, it's just fire off practice shots like in test range. Practice before you start sniping. Don't just hop right into a game like your first game sniping and just expect to go off with it, because I'm decent at sniping, but I only get like 10 kills a game. I'm not no like god that can get 100 kills a game like some people can. I wish I could, but I can't. Getting there maybe one day. But also the gameplay got really quiet there. I don't know what the hell happened there. I'll have to fix that in a second. But you guys won't notice it. But aiming ahead, another one. I have a list from it so you guys can tell how I'm talking by that. But aiming ahead is, let's say a guy is like running to the left or right. You have to aim in front of him, because the bullet doesn't, it's not like COD. Obviously, most of you know this. It's not like Call of Duty where the bullet just teleports to the person. The bullets take time to reach their destination. When you aim and shoot at someone, it's not going to just insta-hit them. You have to aim ahead of where they're running for the bullet to actually hit them. So that's one of the, again, with compensating and like the aiming ahead is probably the hardest thing for a sniper to get used to. Those are the two hardest things. Learning how to, like, both are compensating pretty much for learning how to compensate for distance and stuff like that, or how fast someone's moving. You have to know how fast they're moving and how fast the bullet will go, so we're like how far ahead of them to actually aim. Holding breath, it sounds like a fucking obvious thing. Hold your left stick in if you're on console. On mouse, I'm again not sure what it is, but at least on console, just hold your left stick in, because it's such a simple thing, but even I forget to do it like constantly. There'll be 1,000 times where I just simply won't like hold my breath, and I'll just try to snipe and I'll miss every single shot, and I can't figure out why. So again, don't do that. One of that's just out of my fucking recommendation. This kid right here, he's pretty cool. This kid, as you can see that clip right there, he's sitting there watching their spawn with a sniper, like right like in the middle of the map ahead of the objective. Be that kind of guy. Please don't be the guy that sits in the back of your spawn all game in Conquest that makes you lose your fucking game. Now, if you're a kid that can go off with a sniper and get 100 kills a game by doing that, go for it, because that'll actually help. But if you're going to be like me and get 3 or 4 kills a game sitting in the back of your spawn, none of the kills you got were, I'm sorry to say, but none of the kills you got were important to the team at all. Like, as you can see right here, this is the sniper clip. I'm up in their spawn. Like, I'm in the objective right now, killing people off of it. This is how you want to snipe. You don't want to be super far away. You want to be around the enemies. That way you can actually help your team out. And you don't have to compensate for distance barely at all if you're right next to people. Like, as you can see, I can aim right at the guy's head and he's dead. There's no distance travel. There's nothing to track for. They're just dead. So, just don't be a small sniper, please. Again, like this clip right here shows, I died right here. I'm fucking stupid. I didn't know they would all spawn right there. But place yourself towards the objective strategically. Don't be in the middle like I was if you're not ready to do that. Be far enough away to where you can help the objective, but to where you're not directly inside of it either. Like, be a good bit away. So, like, don't be 2 feet away, but be like maybe 5-10 feet away from it. It's obvious. I mean, you don't want to be next door to it. You don't want to be like right next to it. like right next to the fucking bomb on Rush, right next to the flag in Conquest. Like, if you're in Conquest, stay away from the flag and watch over the flag and kill anyone that comes near. Like, stay within maybe 100 meters of it. That way you can aim at a guy's head and kill him and don't have to worry about drop yet. Sounds like the gun's fucking doubling over right now. That's weird audio. But, major one, probably the most important one I would say for you guys to, you know, do. Find your sniper rifle. Find the one that you can use. For me, it's the M98B or the L115. Those are my snipers. I can use either one of those perfectly fine. Usually hit most of my shots. But I can't use like the basic sniper. I can't use like the JNG 90 really. There's a lot of snipers I can't use because I'm just not used to them and stuff like that. Shift. I just combine shit and stuff. And then a major one before I end the video off. Consider using iron sights on map like Operation Locker. The really small maps, consider to put on an iron sight. It's a major tip, but it's really small. Because on a close range map, when you don't have an 8x scope, it could really help you. But if this helped, guys, leave a like, leave a comment, ask me some questions if you guys still have a question. Hope you enjoyed, and peace out, guys. See you in the next video.